Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Mark Pryor gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Soto. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
So striding forward now, Nick Senzel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Pryor, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2001.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Runs up and gets this one down. Rendon on his backhand, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's ball 4.
Batting 4, the first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way, and he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the stretch, the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Hara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
In now, number 17. He readies for his first plate appearance. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Soto going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 8, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
The 2-1 home. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D.
Second baseman.
And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Bauer pauses on his way with the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Zimmerman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, but it's well foul. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Now batting, Trevor Bauer. 9-1-2 due up. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Kendricks got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Hops this one up. Soto sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The batter, number 15.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Eugenio Suarez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He drew a walk his first time up. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in now for the Nats, Roberto Perez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Nope. 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mark Pryor.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mark Pryor. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Pryor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit in the air out to center field. Eaton is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 17.
Digging in now, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
I got the count. 2-2.
From the stretch. 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Winker is off at first with 2 away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Reds leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. This is foul right side. Now another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Pops this one up. Olsen on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Standing in, Juan Soto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Once again a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nationals leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. He went down on strikes last time up. Bauer, base runner at first with 1 out. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel.
2 balls, 1
Now
strike.
a breaking ball, but it's low. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
One and 2. Here it is. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes to third, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Line toward right center. And this ought to play the couple as this falls down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
The first baseman.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, Matt Olson. Line hard to the left side, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slow roller down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In is Gerardo Parra. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
2-1 to Gerardo Parra.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now. Right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. The pitcher, Mark Pryor, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Parra leads off first with 1 away. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. To Iglesias for one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Jesse Winker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Max Scherzer takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 31, Max Scherzer.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. Got him.
Now batting, number 17.
Digging in to try it again, number 17. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Turner has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Also striding in, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 2 out, nobody on. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Through 5 1/2. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Stepping in, Adam Eaton will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Senzel ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Riding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pops this one up. Barnhart over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Now in the box, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Senzel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park, Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Philip Irvin is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 6, Philip Irvin.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
15.
Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Nick Senzel. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Iglesias at second with 2 down. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
21, Michael Lorenzen.
Here's Howie Kendrick. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Senzel is after it and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
2-1.
2-1.
Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gerardo Parra will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
The 3-1 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him on the inside. Strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Raisel Iglesias takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Raisel Iglesias.
Stepping up now, Roberto Perez. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Cincinnati Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Bauer takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.